Welcome back to another video. Now, today I want to get into the 5 things that I wish I would have knew before I moved to the Philippines. Let's get right into it, guys. I got to get into it because I don't want the
Proceed directly to the rendezvous point.
This is one of the top things I wish I would have knew. I wish I would have knew that you can take out 20,000 pesos at a time instead of 10,000 pesos. Let me explain exactly what I mean, because when I first came here, I was planning on getting married, right? So I kept going around to the Visoria, kept going around to many different places. And because I was going around planning my wedding, I kept spending money. And a wild thing, with me and my wife's wedding, we planned everything on our own. That means no help, no third parties, somebody to plan what's going to happen during the event. But as far as the overall wedding itself, me and Kay did the whole thing. I ended up blowing money because you keep spending 10,000, then take out another 10,000. Before you know it, you're paying 500 pesos for those fees. So some days I found myself, guys, I'm not joking. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Some days when I was preparing on getting married, I found myself spending, what? Like 2,000 pesos, literally, from taking out money. I shouldn't have done that. I know a lot of guys are gonna say, I shouldn't have done that. It's true. I was very new in the Philippines. I was a virgin, and that was my biggest first lesson, and that was a lesson I learned. Don't get caught up in not realizing that they have 20,000 peso machines here to withdraw your money. Always remember that. Also, number 2, I wish I would have knew how dangerous it was. Now, let me explain to you guys. At a time when I came during pre-Duterte. So, if anybody knows how it was, some of you guys came back then. I'm talking about, like when I interviewed, what's his name, Mia Manami, he came around that time. A couple of other older expats came around that time. Around 10 years ago plus, right? Any time between 2015, how an 8-year-old kid was on Shabu, ran up to the car, banging on the door. I haven't actually, when I think about it, I haven't told that story that much. But if you heard it before, you're hearing it again, so don't get upset. But yeah, that happened. 8-year-olds coming up to my door, banging on the car, because they're high on Shabu. Nuts, but it happened. I'm talking about back here, it was like the crack epidemic in the 80s. Yes, in the Philippines, it used to be that bad. Also, I had a problem with poverty, and I saw it firsthand. I didn't like seeing it. I felt disgusted about it, but it happened. But I'm happy that the church there had a chance to clean that up, and I'm happy it looks the way it does now. Because it is getting much better, for the better, and it's gonna help the Philippines a ton. And also, I'm sure other things were happening. I don't want to discuss that because I don't want to be participating in politics. So, yeah, I let a Filipino tell it. But I wish I knew how to handle business right out of the gate. What do I mean by that? Because I've been able to do business here in the country, but my problem was I didn't know how to handle business, right? So, think about the money I left on the table. And the money, I am still leaving money on the table, but the money I left on the table from being here, being able to do business in a country since 2016. Let me give you an example. 2016, I should have already been investing in condos. I could have done that since then because ever since 2016, I'm married, so I can file for a loan and many other things, right? And get condos and so many other things, but I decided not to do it. I didn't use whatever rights were given to me. I was a permanent resident, right?
No, you're not.
I had the ability to become a permanent resident. So I didn't do it though. So I didn't take advantage of that. Trust me, when you get here, especially if you're married a Filipina, don't let that happen to you. Number 4, it's speaking Tagalog. It is. It truly is. And I still can do that And right now that's my mission. But I've been around so many parts of the Philippines. Also, I want to speak Tagalog whenever I go to my wife's province. That's big. And also, I still need to be able to speak to my wife's mother. You know, you guys don't know how it feels. Every day I'm sitting there, and I know because of how stubborn I am, I can't speak to anyone yet. And I've been here for 10 years. There's no excuse, me being here for 10 years. That's something I have to work on ASAP. Also, number 5 is the weather. If anybody has never been here for the Philippines weather, when it's raining all day long. Now, this year, it's not quite that bad. Actually, this year, I kind of like the Philippines weather. Like, you get some days, like today it looks like it's about to rain, but then it won't rain. When you experience that bad weather in the province, it's night and day from Manila. Let me explain. I know because I moved. I moved from here over to my wife's area, right? And when I moved there, guys, I'm telling you, the rain wouldn't stop. It was just nonstop. Rain, rain. And I had to deal with it. And not only did I have to deal with it, a lot of you guys may understand because you're going through this now. Now, you know when you live in a province, the worst, guys, when I say the worst sound ever, let me tell you guys what happens with that, right? I had that on my roof, and somebody help me out with the name because I don't know the name of it. But when you have that on your roof, and I was working overnight, right? Working overnight, and all night, I would be taking calls with customers, and sometimes customers would say, "Is it raining?" Every time. I couldn't work. I couldn't work because customers would always say, is it raining over there? Or it'd be something else. Cock-a-doodle sounds. Nightmare. That's number 6 right there. But I didn't know about that when I first came, right? But still, let me get back to the rain. When you hear that pouring on your roof and you don't expect it, right? Like, there's no way to prepare for it. Let me explain. When you're working online and you have a contract and something like that is happening every second, it sounds like it's pouring, it's a nightmare, y'all. And the customers will make sure you hear about it. But yeah, that's just a little bit of some things I wish I knew, because when I came here, I didn't know. And a Filipina doesn't know. My wife didn't know to tell me to look out for it, because she doesn't think about it. But when I got here, whoo, drove me crazy. But you get used to it though. Yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to subscribe so you can catch my next video when it comes out. But yeah, guys, see you next video. Peace.
Nice. Huh? Nice weather.
Huh?
Nice weather after the rain. Okay, I'll go here then. It's a big dog right there. To where? Damn, I gotta get accident here. It looks like you love me. Think that you love me. Yeah, it's a little bit cold already, the aircon. The aircon is giving.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And there you can buy me a coffee, or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. Now at the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.